What's good, incredible people? So I want to go over a few figures that I've picked up over the weeks. I don't always review. This ain't clickbait. I am gonna briefly talk about the modification. Real simple, real clean for people out there who want to modify their Batmobile and don't want no bullshit. So without further ado, let's get into it. Real quick, this is the new Aquaman from the Aquaman Page Punchers 7-inch scale. This is the one that came before it. I didn't do a review because sometimes I just like my figures. I might still do some paint apps if I get bored, one night and want to have a drink and do some painting. But this is worth switching out this for me. I'm not going to have these two. There's no reason. This is just far superior. This was good for a stand-in. One bad thing about the McFarlane, if you collect McFarlane, is like they're kind of like $1 a piece, meaning they come out so frequently, like they're like trading cards damn near. So I intend to probably sell this for like $3, $4, like at least $5, if even that, because otherwise it's just fodder, right? Like, so real quick, he comes with his staff, which is far superior. It's got detail in there, like that would be fun to paint, nice project. I'm not gonna really panel on his chainmail or anything like that, but for my base opinion, because it's not like really a review, because that's not what this is going to be about. I just thought I'd show you. I really want to talk about what I did to the Batmobile. So this is a major go. Set that down real quick. Or let's set them back there. All right, one down, three to go. All right, next we have Ocean Master. Once again, I got his quote unquote gold label, and I'm not talking shit. I'm just like, I bought him. I paid for him. Like #no regrets. This was nice. Until this came out, and I was like, oh, and I wasn't gonna get it until I saw it in person. I was like, holy shit, like that is awesome. Like, it's far superior. This I might keep. They're so drastically different. Like, I know the Aquaman is as well, but like, you could damn near tell me this is two different characters if you took away like the staff or something. Like, I feel like you could have him, and then like people who like to modify their stuff, like Iron Ken 3000, shout out to him. A lot of other people who like to modify their figures, who collect McFarlane, these can be troop building, because I'm pretty sure these are like cheap as hell now, but like how they got like the same armor, but like, so, imaginative things like that, that's how different they are. But you couldn't troop build him with that other Aquaman, right? So once again, a major go. I stopped pre-ordering stuff unless it's something like Bane's where I'm like, yo, gotta have it. Like when I canceled all my pre-orders, this was one of them, and I'm glad I did, because being in the military, I get like a discount at GameStop. This I am going to paint. I just need to pull up different photos to see like what I want to do, because I'm pretty sure this is gonna come out in gold label, but at that point I won't care unless it's just that badass. But that's definitely too much white for me. That's not gonna do it. There's a lot of potential here. Like, I'm starting to like not elevate my collection, but I'm loving like a hobby of painting and modifying, But this is a nice figure. Like, this is really nice. What I also like, this comes off so you can turn his head, and then so that you make sure you put it back in the right place. It's got that. So that's what I mean. Like, I'm gonna give McFarlane, actually it goes in this way so that it plugs into right there. I'm gonna give McFarlane shit. It's gonna happen with that Batwing. That's unexcusable. But there's also like fun stuff like that they didn't have to do. Like, I feel like they would have put like something back here that you twisted or something, which would have fucked up the aesthetics. But like, yeah, it came with the card. We're gonna plug it and file it. For those of you who don't know, I'll show you in a minute. I like to put all my cards in this bad boy. So before I do that, this is a major go. If you find, this cost me $12 after discounting like my $5 GameStop thingy, like that I never really ever use. Next up, we got Superman. I'm so sorry, real quick, I'm trying to make this fast. If anybody likes to read the read up, but this is what the card looks like. Boom, boom, nice. Next up, we got this Superman. I don't know what the hell I want to do with this. Like, I get it. This is like really like how he looked in the comic, but it's like, first of all, that can be him. He always looked lost. This dude looked like evil Superman, So for the sake of what the other two figures might end up being in this line, I might keep or get rid of this, like, because this is like literally like just no. I like it, but I don't really have like the fucking space to just have figures that I really don't care about. But we'll get into that in a minute. And then those two, Superman came with the arms. This obviously when I got my bad guy Aquaman. Where's he at? He's behind me right here actually. So made a video about him already. So when I got him, I got the torso. And so like when Wonder Woman comes and I know that's her because she looks the same silhouette as a comic, then like, you know, I'll build that. But right now, hopefully we getting like a pretty good cyborg. So real quick before I get into the coup de grace, let's pluck it and file it. Never really look at these. And sometimes I get bored, I'll look at them, but like, oh, there's that back one. But let's see here real quick. Boom. Got this thing on Amazon. If anybody didn't see my last video where I like did this, a lot of people asked. This particular one, you know, it's like out of stock, but I can put the link if somebody asked down below on this video as well. But I think this is like really fun, like just to keep up with that stuff. Cause I mean, that's like cool. I mean, it's extra, you know, it's added in my collection. I don't got it for monetary value, but fuck all that. Let's move on. So this, once again, the Batmobile is a major goal. And for $68, $70 if you don't already have tape, you can make it your own. Now, first of all, this is what I got. I got it from Hobby Lobby. As you see, it was $8.49. The reason why I'm doing this, I see people, some people will go through it and take hours to get to the fucking point. I'm like, look, man, I mean, I appreciate it, but right now I'm just trying to find a quick, you know, the tape is for, you want to tape it really well. And the reason why, because you don't want it to like leak or anything like that. But this you didn't need primer or anything. I saw somebody go through it so much. I'm like, damn, dog, you ain't even got to do all that. So like, let me freehand it real quick so we can get a better view. The only mess up I made, now this all took 10 minutes. And like, I've only spray painted once. And because, you know, like this is like raw. These shelves used to be white, like I mean shiny white. And I bought like some shiny spray paint and I spray painted those, right? So this is the second time I've ever spray painted. And it came out to me gorgeous. I only made one mistake right here. So you don't, when you spray paint, you don't want to just hold it. Like you want to make sure you tape off this, you tape off that little silver part. Like I wasn't even anal about it. And because I didn't want to change the wheels, right? I just like tape. You know, tape the back and all this, you know, you get me, like, tape it up. Come on, like, we're adults. But it's got like a matte finish, but it's still got a hint of sheen. And that's what I wanted. I didn't really want it to, I want it to be like this table, like a hint of sheen, but still matte, you know, finish. And it's so great because that plastic had fingerprints. It was just awful. And so like, it didn't interfere with it opening and closing. But when I was at the top, I was in such a rush because I had like stuff to do. It bubbled up and like, you can see it kind of looked like it's a strip of tape or something like that. And I'm like, you know what, I can live with it because I got a second one coming and I'm gonna make sure I do it right. But that literally took me 10 minutes for the spray painting part. Like you're gonna wanna tape this up, get you an X-Acto knife, right? Boom, get you one of these and then like go over the outline, but take your time. You know, when you're putting the tape on, make sure you like put the groove in there so that you can take the X-Acto knife, right? Look, and these are sharp and you can just go along it and then you'll peel it off like one of those stickers or something like that. But I said all to say this, from $60 to $70, depending on what material you already got. I already had the tape, so I only spent another $8 for this. Still totally worth it. All you had to do was like, you know, take it somewhere where it's ventilated. This dries quick. That's why I said literally 10 minutes. It was like 2 minutes to apply. I mean, like, and I'll give you like a view of it. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see what it looks like on the back. And like, not all of it hit. Like, cause the follicles will attach to it and you don't have to like, dude, I just taped around this. I wasn't like, is it gonna leak? Cause it didn't. Like, this is the only part where like that happened, but it just adhered to it and it just stuck. You know, and nothing crazy happened to it. Like, it came out so magnificent. And all you gotta do, if you never spray paint, if you spray paint it, you know, the video is over unless you just want to hear me rant. But like, you just want to, I did it like I would do like 1, 2, 1, 2, you know, don't start here. Like I would start kind of away from it and then boom. Then, you know, I basically did it like that. I also covered this, you know, and then on the side where everything was covered that I wanted, I didn't cover this because it's black. So I just, how did I do? I did it up and down. Yeah. I turned it. Yeah. Wait, what did I? No, I went like this. Okay, I'm capping. I went 1, 2, 1, 2. Remember, the wheels were covered. Basically, it was like really quick. And I mean, like, just spray paint like you're supposed to. You don't have to, it don't require like a lot. it took me 2 minutes to spray this thing, like, because I didn't want it to be super matte black. I'm sure if you wanted to, maybe if you went over with another coat, I just didn't want that god-awful gray. You know, some people hate it. I mean, if I didn't do it, I'd still be good with it because it's just a toy. But anyway, once again, here's how it looks. Boom. Nothing fancy. It's just all black now. And the reason why I did the whole Batmobile, because, like, I didn't want this to be shiny matte black and then this just to be all that, like, I mean, just do the whole thing. I mean, in my opinion, just do the whole thing. If you're afraid, I say just don't fuck with it. But you don't have to paint it and prime it and do all that. You just, once again, you buy this, spray it, you good to go. All right. If you like this content, leave a comment down below. What could I have done better? You know what I mean? Because I like to try to get to the point. I know I like to talk, but I hate when I look up stuff and people just, or they don't show what the fuck they use. They just do it. Because the video I saw, this dude made it look like he literally, but lucky a buddy of mine who was really good at this stuff, he's like, wait a minute. And I was like, damn, he did make it look like, he ain't like he snapped his finger. He just made it look like he taped it up, sprayed it, and it was done. No, he like literally, he had like just primer, like clear coat primer, and then he like acrylic painted it. This says it won't chip or, you know, anything like that. If it does, I mean, oh well, like, it is what it is, but I don't think it will because I didn't put that much on it. There's nothing to really chip. Like, it's just like, thumbs up, major go. Anyway, hoo-yah.